Danielle Carter had worked her entire life to rise above her circumstances. Born and raised in Houston's Fifth Ward, she clawed her way through college, earned her MBA, and became one of the few black female executives at a major tech firm. She was proud, resilient, and unshakable until the day she received the invitation. You are cordially invited to the annual Rothwell Gala, hosted by billionaire investor Marcus Rothwell. Her hands trembled as she read the gold-embossed card. The Rothwell Gala was the most exclusive event in Texas, attended by CEOs, politicians, and celebrities. An invitation was a sign that she had arrived. But Danielle had history with Marcus Rothwell. 5 years ago, she had been a junior analyst when Rothwell's company acquired hers. During the transition, she had challenged him in a board meeting, calling out his unethical labor practices. He had smiled, nodded, and then quietly ensured she was passed over for promotion. Now, he was inviting her to his mansion. Why? Her gut told her it was a trap, but her pride refused to let her decline. The Rothwell estate was a monstrous display of wealth, marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and armed security at every door. Danielle adjusted her emerald green gown, her stomach twisting as she entered the grand ballroom. Eyes turned toward her, some curious, others disdainful. She was one of the few black guests, and the only one without a billionaire last name. Then, she saw him. Marcus Rothwell stood at the center of the room, tall, silver-haired, with a smile that didn't reach his cold blue eyes. When he spotted her, his grin widened. Danielle Carter, he said, voice smooth as whiskey. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. She forced a smile. I wouldn't miss it. He leaned in, his breath hot against her ear. Let's see if you're still as bold as you were in that boardroom. Before she could respond, he clinked his glass, silencing the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's entertainment is something special. A little game. Danielle's pulse spiked. A servant wheeled in a large screen. Rothwell tapped his phone and a video began to play. Danielle's face appeared. It was footage from years ago, her drunk at a college party, slurring words, making a fool of herself. Private. Humiliating. The crowd erupted in laughter. Her blood turned to ice. Rothwell smirked. We all have our weak moments, don't we, Danielle? Her fists clenched. This was revenge. He had dug this up to destroy her. She wanted to run, to scream. But instead, she stood tall, locking eyes with him. You're right, Marcus, she said, voice steady. We all have weak moments. She pulled out her phone and played his video. The screen flickered. Now, it showed Rothwell in a secret recording, bribing a senator. The crowd gasped. His face drained of color. How did you? Danielle smiled. You taught me to always be prepared. The room erupted into chaos. Reporters snapped photos. Investors backed away. Rothwell's empire was crumbling. Live. He lunged at her, but security grabbed him. As he was dragged out, he snarled, You'll regret this. Danielle straightened her dress. No. But you will. Weeks later, Rothwell was indicted. Danielle was offered his seat on the board. But she declined. Instead, she started her own company, one built on integrity, not cruelty.